Hi, it's Caroline of Pentland Plants. I want to show you what is available in our homegrown bedding and perennials this week. If you look on the website, you'll see there's an order form. So I'm going to run through the order form with you so you can see what each thing is, and you can then decide if you want to order it, and then you can just put 1, 2, 1, 2, whatever. So the first thing are the sunflowers. So we have our sunflowers in a mixed tray of 8 1-litre pots. Nice chunky little plants, lots of buds still to come, so when the first one's finished you can cut that off and then the next ones will flower. So that comes in a 1x8. The tray of mixed herbaceous perennials. We grow lots and lots of varieties, and we're going to make up lots of different trays. So if you buy 2 or 3 trays, you'll get different varieties as well. There's lots of popular things in there: aquilegias, heucheras, delphiniums, foxgloves, lupins, all sorts of nice things. It's a starter kit of 8 different varieties, so that's a popular thing as well to fill in some holes in the garden. Next is the planted containers. So we've got different shapes and sizes and colorways, all looking lovely just now, all planted with seasonal things. A nice thing to give to somebody. You can have that delivered to a friend or a family. Then we have our wonderful Sonetti. Lots of different colors, beautiful bi-colors, pinks, lilacs, a lovely white with a dark blue center, dark blues, pinks, all the different colors. These are fabulous. You can put them outside just now. When they finish flowering, you can cut them back and they will have another flush and they will flower again. So it's a lovely thing to take you through the spring into the summer as well. One of my favorite things. Then we have bedding packs. Now the way we're doing these is a mixed outer of 6 different varieties. We'll put 1 trailing lobelia in there, and everything else will be whatever's looking nice. So there might be geraniums, there'll be petunias, marigold, mimulus, dianthus, stock, all sorts of things. We'll just pick 6 things that are looking nice in a mixed variety of colours, and that's proving really popular already. Then we move on to our calibrachoas at the front. The reason we've done a whole shuttle of those is because after geraniums, that is our most popular collection of 1-litre bedding plants. So you can see in there there's different colours. So there's singles with lovely colours, lovely stripes, then there's the double ones. So a beautiful range of singles and doubles. And as I say, that's a really popular range. You can put them in hanging baskets, containers. Some of them are more upright, some of them are more lax, and they'll kind of flop over the edge. Then we have our Trixies. Now, if you've not heard of Trixies before, let me explain. They're particular varieties of plants put together. So sometimes there'll be 3 calibrachoas, sometimes there'll be a calibrachoa and a lobelia and a petunia. So there's lots of different varieties, and we put them together in a plug. So we plant 3 different things in a plug plant. They then grow up, and the beauty of them is because they're all tight together, they all mix really nicely together, and you'll see them in the bigger baskets that we've got. I'll show you in a minute. A very popular thing, so we're doing them, you don't have to take 8 because they're a bit more expensive because there's 3 plants in each pot, so we're doing them in a 3 1-litre plants, so we'll give you 3 different ones. Then we move on to our ground cover phlox. So this is a lovely little collection of different colours. They just pop into the front of a border or a container, and they will give you loads of flowers and just romp over an area of ground and flower all spring. Really lovely things. Then we have our basket plants in a 1-litre pot. Now obviously we grow lots and lots of varieties, and what we're going to do is basically pick out what's looking nice. So you might get a fuchsia, and a lobelia, an ipomea, a trailing geranium, a brachycome, a coleus, a New Guinean patience. It might be that mix, it might be something else, but they will all be what's looking nice, and they will all be suitable for putting in pots and containers. Some things will be upright, some things will be trailing, but they will all be beautiful. Then we go on to the 10 centimetre pots. So in this we're doing a shuttle of either 15, or you can have just 6. So you'll get 15 or 6 different things. Again, mixed colours, nice and bright and cheery colours. Most of these will be trailing, the occasional things upright, but mostly trailing, so ideal for hanging baskets and containers. Then we go into our Trixie pots. So we do a 1.8 litre pot, which are these little hanging pots here. There's lots of different varieties, and we're just going to pick what's looking nice on the day. So they could be, double calibrachoas, they could be singles, they could be a mixture of things. And we also do those in this bigger pot like this. And you can see what I mean about the way that the colours all blend together. So this has got a double pale pink calibrachoa, a lovely little lobelia and a bacopa, and they all mix together nicely. That's one of my favourites. That was one called Romance. But you'll get whatever's looking nice. They're all beautiful, and they all will, you know, flourish and do well and flower all through the summer. Then we go on to our Surfinias at the front. There'll be Surfinias and possibly other trailing petunias as well. It's a nice mixture of trailing petunias, because in the basket plants that we do, that is the most popular plant, is a trailing petunia. So you can have that in a 15 or a 6 as well. And again, fuchsias are a very popular thing too. So we're doing that in a 15 mixed upright and trailing, and also a 6-pack as well. And then last but by no means least are our beautiful zonal geraniums. So these are basically upright geraniums, all cutting raised, beautiful varieties, nice and compact, lots and lots of flower power, lots of stems coming up from them, and again in mixed colours. So that should give you a huge range of plants to put in your gardens just now. That's the order form. Have a look at that, and you can fill in what you want and send it to us for your orders.